Greetings Middle-earth fans and welcome back to another instalment of Planet Mithril's Quest for the Ringbearer. And today, oh boy, do we have a doozy for you. The Fellowship, beaten, battered, broken and missing several members claimed by the Darkness of Moria, find themselves fleeing for their lives yet again, hastening to the borders of Lothlorien and the safety of the elves before the vile hordes of Goblins and Wargs can run down the remaining heroes. Can Haldir and the Elf Relief Force get there in time? Who will make it clear of danger? And who will be lost to darkness forever? We're excited to bring you another epic tale in this campaign. Over to you, boys.
Hi guys, welcome back to Planet Mithril and another installment of our Quest of the Ringbearer campaign. I am once again joined by the wonderful Jen. I'll take it. Yeah, that's all you're getting. We are back with chapter, whatever this actually is, I can't remember. Oh, it doesn't have a number.
It doesn't have a number in the book. No, it's really unhelpful.
We're back at page 38 of Quest of the Ringbearer.
Wonderful stuff.
The flight to Lothlorien. The Fellowship have finally made their escape. Well, most of the Fellowship finally made their escape out of Khazad-dûm and are now winging their way towards the borders of Lothlorien and the safety of the Elven Kingdom.
Stop trying to give people wings and flying. It's not going to
It's the
happen.
only thing that might keep them alive. Leave them alone. We lost 3 hobbits in Khazad-dûm.
That was recording. Oh, well. Cue better audio now. So yes, beaten, battered, bruised, and missing about a third of them, their original starting party. They are running for the safety of the Elven Kingdom.
But the average speed has gone up.
The average speed has gone up. There are 3 models which did have a 4-inch move, which is no longer a consideration. Jeb, you have the book in front of you, so what are the special rules we are dealing with for this scenario?
There's so many words. God damn it. The Fellowship are being chased by goblins. There's an uneasy alliance with some Wargs. Game lasts until one player has completed their objective. The good player wins if 4 or more members of the Fellowship,
Of my 5-member strong fellowship,
including Frodo, escape via the eastern board edge.
Mhm.
The evil player wins if 4 or more members of the Fellowship are slain.
of my 5-member strong fellowship.
If Frodo is slain, evil automatically wins.
Yeah.
So, special rules, we have got 6 mark. Can I not start from the point where there's already 3 slain? I'm going to just have to kill 1.
No! You absolutely cannot!
Well, otherwise I can't win. So, special rules, we have got 6 markers across the board. They're all placed more than 6 inches away from each other.
And on the eastern half of the board.
As soon as any model, like any model whatsoever, moves within 12 inches of the eastern board edge, the player rolls a d6 and will deploy a small warband of elves on the corresponding token.
Yeah. Led by none other than the long-living and prosperous elf Haldir, who is no way is going to die in the next film. So,
Alright, yeah, they deploy within 6 of the marker.
yeah.
As the evil side won the previous scenario, I am allowed to force a reroll of that roll when it comes up.
You are indeed.
Wary from the chase. Good models may not use heroic march in this scenario.
Which is literally the only thing I had hope for.
So we're
Taking away the only thing that could have possibly helped me here.
limited to that 4-inch move on Frodo. And at the end of each evil move phase, D6 Warg models will enter the board as reinforcements from a board edge chosen by the player with priority. The different board edge may be chosen for each Warg. That's about it. It's just one more chase before the refuge of Lothlorien,
Yeah.
where everyone will get a nice rest. They'll get all their stuff back. They won't get their missing companions back.
No, they are gone forever. And we say goodbye to Goblin, and then we also say goodbye to these classic Fellowship sculpts, where we would then be using the sculpted Elven Cloaks. This is the last scenario with the OG Fellowship box.
And maybe the last scenario with the Fellowship.
It could well be. It could well be.
But yeah, that's it really. It's just a nice simple chase. Yeah, it's just kill or survive, and
And I've got to run.
yeah, we should say it's what is it, 6 elves and Haldir.
Will be 6 elves and Haldir will come up on one of the markers on the table and try and help shepherd the Fellowship to safety.
They may not charge on the turn they arrive, but they can otherwise act normally.
Yeah. It's worth stating that the Fellowship is particularly banged up now after Khazad-dûm, after that last foray through Moria, And it's worth noting that their stats as thus. Aragorn is going into this scenario before the rest point with 1 point of normal might, 3 will points, 0 fate points, and 2 wounds. Legolas is going in with 2 might, 2 will, 3 fate, and 2 wounds, so he's looking pretty healthy. Gimli is probably the healthiest out of all of them at his starting value of 3 might, 2 wounds, 2 will, 2 fate, and 2 wounds. Frodo with 2 might, 3 will, 3 fate, and 2 wounds. And Boromir looking particularly banged up with no might, 1 will, 0 fate, and 1 wound. He's probably target number 1 for the goblins, I imagine.
He may be.
That's a reason he's at the front.
We got that. We got that dying Boromir pose with the arrows in him.
Oh, I can get him.
Because that might be where this goes.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm less optimistic now, having lost 3 hobbits. But also,
what are they going to contribute?
Well, that's the thing, right? What are they actually going to contribute to a mountain of wargs and goblins coming over them?
They got fate points. They didn't have. Some have might,
8 might point, but yeah,
but not a lot.
no.
All they would really do.
The key fighting pieces, the tougher pieces, are still here, so that's something. And we'll have to see. Hopefully, if Frodo can get through these next few scenarios, how his journey on his own goes. But that is kind of rundown for the scenario. I think we've got a pretty good chance, to be fair. I think, yeah, with them being as banged up as they are, I'm going to have to be very careful where I use my might, will, and fate. Thankfully, there's only a 4-inch ford you can get across from the river there, so it's going to bottleneck you a little bit.
Yes, yeah, that will happen.
Yeah.
It's more or less the bit with stones on it.
Yeah. So it's going to give the Fellowship a couple of turns of running before they get swarmed on by goblins, and hopefully bringing the elves in. Well, on that note, I'm going to try and clutch victory from the jaws of the feet of Moria, and let's see if we can get to the safety of Lothlorien. Good luck, Jed. Turn 1 priority.
Yes,
We're
please.
fleeing for Lothlorien.
Lothlorien.
3.
4, please.
I will. It doesn't really matter heroic moves, to be really honest. So you may as
Not
well.
really. I'm not going to
Not
catch
hugely.
you.
I'm going to heroic mark.
I am. Though I will let you have priority.
Okay. Gonna have to go around here. We're going to send Boromir around here just to cleanse him in the ways for a rock.
Howard.
Absolutely. Aragorn coming up ahead. Gimli kind of body blocking. And Legolas kind of body blocking. We're going to put the people with fate points in between the people without them.
Very good.
Boromir looks like he's running to find cover behind anything that obscures him from those goblin archers. The rest of the Fellowship make a beeline for the elven border, with the teeming hordes of goblins in hot pursuit, crossing that ford super quickly.
They have to sacrifice a turn of shooting just to get them across the bloody river.
What a shame, no shooting from the goblin. How far do I have to? How far is 12 with 12? Oh, it's so far!
You may have to send someone ahead of Frodo.
What do you think Boromir's doing?
Alright, at the end of the evil movement phase, we roll a d6. Give me them wargs. 3 wargs.
So I had priority, so I get to pick what they come on, yes?
You choose a board edge.
You can pick the one that's right by you, sir!
Can I?
You can!
You're so kind.
I know, I'm doing this just for you. In that really convenient, semicircle you put around the ford there. We're going to fill it up with warg.
You know what? That's fine. That works for me.
Looks like an aesthetically pleasing, doesn't it? Right,
Yeah, good. Done.
good player shooting.
Yeah.
Legolas into some archers.
Very
We'll go
good.
with these guys on the right over here.
Mhm.
2's to hit. That would be 2 hits. 5's to kill. No kills. That is not what we wanted. Brought that rubber bow again, hasn't he?
Well, no. We've been bigging him up a lot. It's time to disappoint.
Priority.
Please.
1.
6.
Who's going to have it this time?
I think I'll have it this time.
Oh, I'm going to heroic move with Aragorn.
Very
3
good.
might point.
Very good. Let me just quickly go.
You can march. You can march. Do you want to march?
Yeah, probably, but with this goblin this time.
Go on then, march. I'm going to do my moving and run everyone away because I
Yeah.
feel like I'm contributing. I love how the big fighting heroes are the ones that are terrified. Look. Oh boy!
The Fellowship make it to the halfway point on the board now, still no sign of Haldir and that relief force of elves. The cries of onward sound from the goblin captains as they continue to race towards their prey. Wait, what is that? Can I hear howling?
Oh, much goblin.
What can men do against
Such a reckless goblin. I do not enjoy that we were on the same page for that.
What other page would we be on?
I don't know, it's us, man. The people know what we're like now. After 13, 14, however many scenarios down we are.
The chase continues with the jaws of the evil side closing around our brave heroes. They're gaining fast, especially as Frodo can only move 4 inches. Legolas takes the back point to try and thin the herd as best he can at range, but 4 more wargs to send onto the board.
Cool, it's your shooting, mate.
A mere 4 shots. The others did a sprint. I guess 2 are going to have to go for Aragorn. Hitting on 6s though, so Legolas 2. That's 1.
These are at Legolas, are they?
Just the, and that's a wind, I guess.
On Legolas.
Yep.
Okay. Fate point. Second fate point. Last fate point. There we go.
Aye.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Alright. And the 2 at
That kind of rolled in that cost me 3 fellowship members in the last game.
You'll be pleased to know they both miss Aragorn.
Wonderful. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Legolas into those goblin archers.
Mm-hmm.
All 3 hit this time.
Yep.
And 5 to kill. Kills 1. No. It's 1 less shot, and that might be all that matters. Legolas on the board with 1 kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so many dice.
It's a 6.
It's going to be regardless.
Back. So Aragorn and Boromir running down here. I don't think your wargs can get into Frodo if I run him down this way.
Oh, yeah, and I should say hero march again, but
That's fine then. Okay, that's the fellowship moved.
alright.
They're kind of rushing forward. Next turn we're getting elves.
Legolas and Gimli now stalled by the rampaging pack of wargs. A super fragile Boromir and Aragorn race ahead, but oh boy, here's more wargs.
Gonna do a stop and pile up, I guess.
Goblin pile up. Pile up them gobbos.
Yeah.
If my elves could turn up here, that'd be great.
You wouldn't let?
Oh,
If I'd have brought your wargs on this side. Yeah, you could have.
yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have thought of it. How many dogs do we get? 4 dogs.
They can come on here. And did it say you can't go on the eastern board edge? I
don't know. I don't read it. Fine. Alright.
Well, that's a different board edge can be chosen for each warg as well. Let's have 1 warg come on here and 3 come on there. I want my elves.
The warg pack has caught up with Aragorn and Boromir. The horde descends, now pinning the fellowship up against the trees, the whistle of goblin bowfire still raining around them.
I haven't rolled myself a dice.
Roll myself a dice. Oh my god, that was such a whirlwind.
Right.
Wow, I don't know what even happened then.
All of that.
Right, okay, let's roll a dice. Is a 2. Do you want that re-rolled?
I don't know that there's anywhere that's really better.
So this is possibly the worst one because of the massive clump of trees between them and the fellowship, but otherwise everything's pretty...
Well, 4 is the only one that's really useful, but then you deploy within 6, you put it on the other side of the trees, they're nearly there anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make a lot of difference, I don't think, unless I'm missing something.
Or would you just want to use the reroll because it's the first time you've had an evil bonus?
Yeah, no else.
First time he gets one, he's decided not to use it.
Yeah, well, reroll it, why not?
Alright,
It's rare that I get a benefit.
that's it. May as well use it. 3. Even better for me. This one right here.
That's not great.
Now he's here. There we go.
Alright, well, that's fun.
Elf Warband has popped out of seemingly nowhere
Oh, joy.
to rain unholy hell upon.
I'm so excited about this.
And the best thing is they get to shoot.
Yep.
Which priority actually was it? It was mine, wasn't it? Yeah, because
Just,
yeah,
just did that thing.
just did that thing. Yeah. Right, Legolas will take shots at the guys he's in combat with.
Because I can come out with one.
Oh yeah, because you marched. So we'll shoot into the warg that he's in combat with.
Very good.
Of which 2 hit. Strength 3, strength 4, I need 5s. That is no. Haldir, my new shiny new toy, will take his 2 shots into this warg over here. We'll go this warg and then this goblin here.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
So 3's to hit, 1 hits, 5s, 1 dead warg. And then we've got 4 dudes here. Gonna go into kind of the string of goblins going through the trees there.
Stringy goblins.
Stringy goblins, 2 hits.
Yeah.
Average for my elf shooting. Kill nothing.
Alright.
And then to be fair, I've got the other two may as well go as well. I actually got the angle wrong on that, so those two can go through there.
Okay.
One hit. Can we kill the goblin? No. Haldir killed a warg. Good job, Haldir.
Hey, look, it's a free bonus.
It's a free bonus.
Wombats.
Wombats.
Where do you want to go?
Let's start with Boromir.
Yeah.
Let's get the sad one out of the way.
Warg!
Oh, can you imagine goes down to a sad one?
That's why I put one warg in.
And we're dead.
No. Two wargs could blow it all. One warg.
I know.
One.
Gimli on that one.
Yes. Word.
5.
Oh.
So 4's down to 3s because Legolas has more kills. He's very dead.
Okay. Equal on kills, though.
Equal on kills. Leggy on 1 warg.
Lego wargs.
6.
Yeah, it's yours.
Kill the warg. Warg is dead.
Wow.
Okay, we're holding. Priority the next.
5.
3.
I like that, please.
I will. I'm gonna have to right move Aragorn 3 point. I might. Aragorn will come down to here.
Okay.
Warg. Blow that horn, boy. Where's Frodo? He's in here somewhere.
Uh-huh.
We'll run round to here. Gimli will then follow.
Finally, the sound of elven horns heralds the arrival of Haldir and his relief force, who are immediately set upon by spiky swords and ravenous jaws, taking the brunt of the goblin forces as Aragorn and Boromir try to clear a path forwards. Oh no! Looks like one Warg straggler has found a clear run to the Ringbearer. This can't be good.
Wargs.
6 wargs. That's a lot of wargs.
And it's
Where do you want wargs?
mine.
The Warg chieftain and yet another pack of hunting Wargs emerge from the eastern board edge, right in the face of poor Aragorn.
Happy with the line of wargs?
Really? I prefer if they have bows.
Right then. I actually have any shooting. Is that technically true?
That's not true at all.
It's not true at all. I've got 3 elves at the back here that can shoot.
You've got Legolas who can shoot.
I know. No, Legolas.
Oh, he's scammed.
He's counted. So this dude is going to shoot this goblin here.
Nope.
Misses.
Okay.
This one's going to thread the needle into this warg here.
Nope.
Nope. This one. I have a hard time picking a target, to be fair.
You can shoot Gimli.
You can.
They do
I don't-
talk about
I-
shooting the dwarf.
I don't. Could have shot him in the dark. No, I actually don't think he can do anything, so
Alright.
I think that's probably about it.
Very good.
Combat then, sir.
Alright.
Unless you want to shoot with your really useful goblin bow.
No, I scampered too far.
Fair.
Alright. Oh, what the hell's the courage of a warg? Let's find that out. Don't know where my books went. 8 plus.
Oh,
That's a big
that's a happy number.
That's a lot of numbers. Alright, let's start with some elves, because I don't really care about elves.
Oh, I do.
Go with this fella here.
This fella on 1 elf.
Captain support, and I've got my hope.
Come on, elf.
Ooh,
Oh, you've knackered the river, sir.
the river, it's gone. I mean, we don't really need it anymore, but Captain, Goblin, Elf. By elf, I mean the other goblin. So, what's the point?
I'm going to smack a goblin in the face.
Yeah, very good.
No. But
Alright,
crucially, not dead. And now not trapping anyone else.
2 on Elf.
Uh,
Alright.
apparently. Not dead.
Well, the fellowship needed was more high five value characters. Captain and some fellas on an elf.
It's Haldir.
What?
That was Haldir.
Oh, was it Haldir?
That's Haldir, that one.
Alright, very good. Yeah, do your thing while I calculate dice.
He's a 4.
Captain. Goblin.
I mean, it's going to have to be 2 might points to not getting messed up.
Fair enough. They might not do anything.
Huh?
They might not do anything.
They might not, but I can't do the rest. And also, it's 3 might points, so.
Yeah, very good.
So we'll put 1 into the spearman, see if we can kill him first. No, spearman. Not really worth 2 might points, but he's not dead, crucially, so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Haldir is 3 might, isn't he?
Yeah. 2 on button.
And Van? It's a 3. Sorry, Gobbos.
That's a 5.
Oh no, my lord, man.
Dead, I think. Yeah, buddy, you gotta kill the man that doesn't matter. There's a Boromir. Didn't he drop that in Moria, thinking about it? He's not got it anymore.
He dropped a lot of stuff in Moria, to be fair, mainly 3 of his wounds. Oh, forced to kill! There's 1 dead warg.
Sad Wargs.
Happy Baron did.
And then just Frodo, I guess.
Yeah, there's 1 attack.
Go Warg!
There's a 3.
It's 5.
Yeah, we'll just have to take it.
What defense? We said 6.
6 for the mithril coat, so 5.
5! Good dog.
Woo! Boy, okay.
Jumpy.
Priority.
Cheers.
2.
3 for me. I'll be having it.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I have to think. Oh, betrayal. Okay, let me work some stuff out. Ow! Not that chair.
I'm on this camera now while he decides what he's doing with his movement face.
Okay, I've got a goblin here.
It's a good start.
How many wargs can fit on an Aragorn?
It doesn't seem to matter how many of these goblins and wargs the Fellowship and elves cut down, the tide seems unending, the forces of good desperately looking for any break in the wall of teeth, fur and steel to allow them all to make for the elven forest. Jeb, however, seems super keen to keep everyone pinned in place, cramming as many goblins and reversing the woofs up to maximise how many models he can get into each combat. They're fragile here, so this is the best chance he has of scoring more permakills.
More wargs. There's 3 more wargs. That's all the wargs.
The final 4 wargs arrive on the battlefield, and I guess Tom can take solace in just one thing, that there aren't going to be any more coming on for him to deal with.
You can move, I guess. There's a good couple of elves that can't touch. Or didn't touch.
No, to be fair, that elf can get into Warg chieftain.
What? No. Yeah, he can. Shoot counter and that guy.
No.
Yes.
No, he's touching trees.
No, but well, yes, he is, but also
Ah, you admit it then.
shooting.
Uh-huh. My shooting? No, that's going to shoot the goblin that he's in combat with.
No.
3 hit.
Oh boy.
He dead. No. Second goblin dead. Woohoo! All coming up Fellowship.
Now I know they're goblins, but even their terrible accuracy is scary when you're as battered as the Fellowship.
No.
What you got? The invasion of call it heroic combat.
Mm-hmm.
And Frodo will call it heroic sense.
Interesting.
I shan't call it heroic strength then.
Forgive me that.
Yep, buddy.
Oh, work. Work. I mean, it's 2 1s and a 6.
Yeah, sadly though, the 6 will do it.
3s. There you go.
Yeah. Why the work?
And then he's going to run into the wild chieftain. What?
Heroic
Oh.
sense.
God, I'm glad that hadn't stopped at that point. Can you check his carriage for me, please? 4+. So it costs him 24 points to get in.
Mm-hmm.
But he's getting in.
Alright.
So we're trapping the wild chieftain is the intent there.
Okay.
Just in the off chance that we can kill that dude.
Mm-hmm.
At which point, wherever you want to go, mate.
Alright, let's just do some nice elves. And let us do this fella here. Alright, yeah, let's do 2 on him.
Elf. 3. Yay! That elf will be tracked. Elf! Elf will be dead. Hi, elf. Oh, that's a tutorial.
Oh yeah. I bet you're glad you painted these models for this one time.
Oh, I know, right? Never will use them. Well, that's a lie. We'll use
You
them.
might.
But we're going to in the fantasy fellowship, so.
We'll do the 4 on one behind that.
Come on, anytime I need you to draw the 6.
Will it?
Yeah. He's not tracked though, which is something. That's true. He's probably very dead.
He's only did once.
Okay.
Looks like goblins are finally starting to fall, at the cost of a few elven brethren, however, it looks like. Ouch.
Then Haldir.
Oh, then.
That's a bit. Go more 1, 2, 3 of them. Let's go.
Cool. Yeah, buddy.
Haldir has a long and prosperous life ahead of him, right?
Okay, that's not awful. That's cost me 2 elves. Just less than I thought.
Boromir, let's get that nonsense out of the way. That feels doable with a will point. Goblins. 7+. No will point required.
Nice.
Yeah, let's get my Boromir. What is that? It's goblins, 2 wargs, and a thing in it.
That is exactly how that works, yeah. Goblins 2 Wargs and a thing. It's a 6. Yeah. Yeah, so Boromir have one of those 6 might points that he's got usually turning around with it.
Okie dokie. One of them was on 6. Just this one.
Yeah, there we go.
The rest of them. I knew one of them was different.
Ouch! That's a huge blow for the Fellowship. The Prince of Gondor falls.
I can't lose another fellowship member.
I guess I'll still Aragorn.
Aragorn.
On 4 wargs left, fella. Just roll random dice and there's no up on this.
No.
There's nothing different. There's different colours though, inside. And there.
I mean, it's gonna be his 3-pointer might and his normal might. Still been that fight.
No.
Yes.
He could just lose.
No. Absolutely not.
But I wouldn't have killed him. It's only one way.
3 Wargs. Come on, baby. 1 Wargs. Vowels. Barry. Elf. And Frodos that we've died.
Just roll them and then I'll work out the attack. So what do you think have?
6.
Yeah, that's right. It's all good.
What? Given he gets a red coat, what's 1 wound?
Okay.
Frodo. We'll need more on that. And the elf. But it's only 2 wounds.
It is 3 wounds and the effect.
Will he take 3 wounds?
3 wounds?
2 wounds, sorry.
I was going to say, I don't think
Yeah, no, Frodo found it, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do the fake one anyway because it's there. Why not? Cool. 2 takes.
Yeah.
Bungle.
That was sadly.
Doggy on 2 wounds.
Was expecting better there.
Dog.
Okay. Oh dear. Not great.
Right, yeah, I guess. If you want to.
But yeah,
Wow.
baby, I would take it.
Wow, I might do some heroics.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do one with both because why not?
I'll
It's not like I'm emotionally attached to these models.
I'll counter with Legolas.
Very good.
1 to 3, 1 of yours. 1 to 6, 1 of mine. Well, mine. 1 of yours.
One of mine.
Which one is it?
We'll go with the Warg first because we can cancel Legolas.
It's the second most prominent person on the channel, and
Yeah, and I rep you. That's what I said. We just need to tag people at this point, so we'll go.
The Warg Chieftain gets his heroic combat off first and tightens the noose around the forces of good, and also stopping Legolas' attempt at moving first in the process. And hang on a second, do my eyes deceive me? The Warg Chieftain got into Frodo? Oh, that's exactly the opposite of what Tom would have wanted to happen, no doubt. How will they get out of this one?
What do you do with these goblins? They're just kind of.
well, if you haven't killed all the Fellowship and gathered them, you have some more things to kill now.
Oh, Warg. Woof. I think it's all I can do, so yes.
That's fair.
It's just kind of dogpile on Fellowship.
I mean, I've got no. Actually, that elf's going to charge into the Wild Chieftain. Loves it! You did?
Yeah, buddy.
Go gadget, head munchkin up. Thank you. How many mic points does Captain got left, yours?
None.
No mic. Legolas 3 shots into that Captain.
No.
Useful 3 yet? Come on, Legolas, 2 5s. That is. I won't be add up to 4.
What do you mean fake points?
No, mic points.
Oh, okay.
To my fate. So.
Oh.
Alright, fine.
Okay, gadget, goblin, archer.
Mm-hmm. It was a brave wiggle.
He tried.
Sadly not.
Alright, what you got?
Hit the roads.
What you got?
What do you got?
Well, I'm not doing any heroics currently.
Right, I will combat with Gimli.
Right. And I feel like March and Strength aren't super helpful.
I mean, you can march away from me if he wants to.
Sure.
Just Gimli then. Be on that 1 mark.
Okay.
Whoa. Wow, it's a valiant effort, Warg. Still only in 3s now. Yeah, we got him. As I will try and challenge the chieftain. Because I mean, it wasn't great. Probably are going to go back and trap the chieftain.
Yeah, fair.
Let's do Haldir on some goblins.
Some goblins, very good.
Haldir on 2 goblins. And a mighty 2.
It's highly chill, I think. I don't know where one of them went. Yeah, I think with 6 will probably win.
That's probably going to do it.
What's the defense for Haldir?
I assume one higher than a health, so 4.
No, it can't be that low.
No, well, but Haldir probably can be.
Okay.
That's defense 4.
Well, the Greys are the strength 4 feathers, we'll see if it matters.
It didn't really.
Mr. Defense 4 it matters. No, yeah, that's we're not Haldir then.
Sure, I use his one and only fate. Loves it.
Alright.
Let's do this wondrous elf.
Which one did I solve?
The next elf around probably this dude on 3. Oh dear, these elves.
Yay!
Thankfully not trapped.
Not on a fellowship.
Wow, okay. And the next elf around on 3.
Yeah, because that's on him or Legless Death.
Oh yeah, you're doing my levels if you want.
No, it's fine, he's on this one.
Okay.
I think that's where I put him. It's 2, it's 5.
He's trapped. He's dead.
Doesn't matter.
Legolas.
So he's a captain, not a wire eater. A word. No, word. Word king. Because it doesn't matter that there's no mark. It's 5. 5 value. There's all the 6s under the sun.
It's going to be as well from my point.
Very good.
Yeah, it's bad when you're trying to work out if you want your guy to die with a might point or just not to die at all. First 4 onto the Warg and then he 5s onto the chiefs and after that, the captain after that. Well, there you go. Warg there, then a win on the Goblin captain. More strength 4 I can knock out, the better. Aragorn.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Cool. 3 point of might. And we're going to carve up 3 wargs. We're going to carve up 1 warg. Again.
Very nice.
Also, but crucially, he is not dead yet. Another one that kind of matters. The Warg Chieftain. On Gimli, an elf, and a Frodo.
Oh, that's all that's left, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's literally what's left. So Gimli, Frodo, Green Knight is the elf. Alright. Gimli still have a might point, which is important.
Doesn't need it.
Come on, we can do better than 1 wound this time, Gimli. Yes, yes we can.
That'll do it.
That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds from Gimli.
Sadly. I don't have 5 wounds.
Well, that's a big piece gone. Okay, I'll have to do that. Okay, I'm really a bit happy about that.
Yeah?
Quite a lot of the wargs have gone now, so.
Yeah, it's a lot of wire.
How is he? 2.
6.
I'm not at the liberty of backing. Oh, actually, Haldir got on my left. Yeah, got on these one, Haldir.
Okay.
Something else just so we can potentially, because Haldir can't really get anywhere else, so he's just going to hold up that dude there. But it does then mean that people can do things down here. So Aragorn will come into these 2, give me a run to this goblin over here, throwing an axe as he does.
One day.
One day. It is not this day. From them to here, and just kind of block what blocks the lanes.
Yeah, film.
So then let's Frodo out to this goblin here. Then yourself going hunter here. With you, that means going to come to here. And just feel like that's probably the best I can realistically manage and stay within 6 of how we'll try.
I don't know how I want to kill these people.
With the chieftain slain, that is a huge relief off of Tom's mind. The goblin forces are starting to thin, but it looks like there's a considerable less amount of elves there to help as there were before. And there weren't even that many to begin with. Haldir bravely fighting off the forward advance, still on his own. This could still be anyone's game.
couple of just average bowling and killing a few things, and I think
You'll be fine.
is
You'll be fine. Still 20 goblins. Yeah, somehow. I think a lot of them was running through trees for a while.
I have no movement. So you're shooting.
Yeah, buddy.
And shooting combat.
Yeah, I do. There's one goblin going into this one elf on a third somewhere combat.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sure exists, but I can't see it.
Goblin!
That's a mess.
And 5 goblins into the Aragon combat.
Yeah. Goblins! Oh my days, that's 4 hits.
Wow!
Well, they've saved it up for this one. There's a lot of evil models in that combat over there.
Yeah.
There's no point me doing one at a time in case I kill each of mine and the last one has to go on Aragon. Then you just roll. So, 3 on Aragon.
That's not great.
Was it 2 wargs and a thing?
So it's 4 regardless. So
I'd like to say 1 to 3. No, 1, 2 goblin, 3, 4, 5, 6 warg because there's more wargs. Hits the wargs and killed on.
Hey! Whack!
Damn it! I'm not going to trap him to death, am I?
6s for Aragon.
6s. No. Mike Quain.
No. Not gonna lie though, little bit of me was very scared just then.
Damn it!
Legolas shooting?
Yep.
This guy's hasn't taken the wound yet, as well. Or has he?
He's the one you did the one last turn.
Okay, sweet.
No, because you rolled bad, didn't you?
No, I did kill the warg and a... No, I think I did wound and killed the warg and did the wound on the dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's wounded.
Sorry. So, Legolas was shooting to him?
Oh yes, because you have a shooting and a fighting phase.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's what's throwing off, right? So Legolas was shooting to him, and then the warg. So let's see what hits first. Cool. So we'll do... First into the Goblin Captain.
So, Goblin Captain? So now you.
Okay, fair enough. What are you going to do?
Not much.
Not a lot. Tell you what, actually, Aaron is one of the right things 3 points of mine.
Okay. Who's got Mike left it on?
Give me a Frodo. Got one a warg and a goblin. I'm feeling a little bit happy now it's not 5 wargs. That is not happy to the point of being a 5 now. 4s. There we go. That's Haldir. That's gotcha. And then we go right into... just protect Frodo, basically. Ultimately.
For a single goblin?
Yes. Yes, we are. We're not running ahead for you to swarm him with everything.
Frodo charged the goblin!
No, didn't. You chose me.
No.
Yeah.
No, you trusted him.
I didn't. Not this turn, I didn't. Not this turn. You got priority this turn. No, 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 no.
You charged Frodo forward towards Goblin.
Towards Goblin, not at Goblin.
That's the same thing.
Where would you like to go next?
Mr. Haldir.
Mr. Haldir?
He's out back away and it doesn't matter.
I'm having a pretty bad time. Oh, Haldir! We'll try and knacker 2 of the swordsman.
Yeah.
5s. Oh, I'll get 1.
Oh, he's sad.
I'm just going to turn him round. I feel like he needs to be... There we go.
No, that's not.
He's alive enough that he's, you know,
No,
allowed to turn around and face his foes.
I don't like that. Let's do 2 wargs on a Gimli.
2 wargs on the Gimli.
2 wargs on a Gimli. Gimbals.
3s to kill wargs.
You know
Oh, he's putting it out the bag this time, isn't he? He's doing alright, is our Gimli?
Legolas.
Legolas.
2, 3. 4. 6. Yeah. 8.
Oh, probably trapped as well, to be fair.
We said defense 4, didn't we? Defense 4. So the captain and the warg will be 4s. Captain, warg. Is it? 4s. Oh, 4s.
Another one down. The Elven Prince Legolas.
So, Frodo can't win this now,
Oh boy.
but we can draw.
What have we got? Let's do 2 goblins on an elf.
On an elf.
Singular elf.
Singular elf. It's a singular 1, so we're going to get another elf going down. Yeah, that's the last... Oh no, not the last elf going down, but we're about to do him round. He's only fighting...
A goblin and a warg. Goblin and a warg.
5.
Whee!
Stack the warg.
Right. But he does survive, which is important. I can't kill Haldir till all the elves are dead.
Is that the rule, is it?
That's how it goes down, right? Frodo
Aragorn. Gimli's not in combat with that, so...
That's right.
He doesn't mind me alive.
Damn, goblin.
Yeah.
And another time goes by. What? Why is it always warg fucks with you?
4. 2. Okay. Gimli will throw an axe into this goblin here.
What? Why? That's 3 to me.
Yeah.
Sad. Little charge. But one day it will really pay off and it'll be fine. It's not this game.
Frodo will charge into that Aragorn that's there first. So Aragorn will go into these 2.
What?
Frodo will come down and charge into the warg there.
Maybe?
At which point this elf will come and body block.
Yeah, right.
We'll just go tap that warg. Right?
Yeah, that Warg can spend so much movement.
Yeah.
With hopes of an outright victory for Tom now dashed, it falls to Aragorn and Gimli to help shepherd Frodo to safety and try and eke a draw out of this absolute carnage of a game.
You're running out of wargs there, boy.
No, it's never. The Wargs for days, don't know what you're on about. That's
You're shooting, I guess. That's fine.
I've seen Legolas always shooting in combat. So my this one on his own, and the 2 over there, Aragorn, and the 2 that can get to Frodo at the Frodo combat.
So the 2 on Frodo, which has 1 here. Wire over Frodo. Oh, it's Frodo.
I wanted to kill the Warg. Oh. 3 of Mr. Aragorns. Aragorn.
Oh,
And we have poison rerolls, right?
I don't know, I can't take it. Right.
What do?
I'm going for a ballsy move.
Is it a combat with Frodo?
And Gimli.
Why did he go try and kill my Warg?
Do Gimli first?
Entirely up to you, yeah.
Gimli first on 2 goblins.
2 goblins.
Not right. But it's better than that. 2 3s. Come on, Gimli.
Yes. 3s?
Yeah, because they're going to have more kills on the body died.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. But either way, he still killed you.
You know, I'm just making sure. Like, if Gimli's doing defense 5 models on 3s, I'm a little bit concerned.
At which point, he will run into the combat with Frodo.
Okay.
And then we'll do that. Sure. Gimli. So Gimli now is going to be overtaking the necklace. So
Yeah.
Gimli is the necklace. Okay. Pause for Gimli. Get the one.
Yep.
Lovely. At which point Frodo can then run away, can't he?
Yep. Only 4.
I know. Into a goblin.
Ooh. Ballsy.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Then where?
Aragorn?
Yeah. But it sounds like Goblin, isn't it?
Goblin. 2 goblins in the Wargs.
Right. Good trick. What's your trick?
First 4 on the Warg, and then the 5 on the goblin afterwards. Where's the 3-point of white to kill the Warg. Alright. What elf? Should I roll this in case it's 6?
Oh.
It's
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tall order though. 8. Yeah, we've done it. It's fine. Come on, Mr. Elf. They're all going to be 4s to defense 3, so it doesn't make any odds.
big squish. That's the last 5. The last elf dead.
He's already dead. 8 wounds. What has happened? The distressing number is down to 6.
Oh, that will do it. I also keep forgetting about Haldir. He's around there now. Still holding up goblins.
Yeah, go on, do it. Thing. Yeah, that's it.
Kills a goblin.
Meh. Me.
And then Mr. Frodo on this one goblin.
Dies.
It's a 2.
The 5.
You're not going to kill him, but yeah, sure. You are going to wish for it. Fate.
Careful, what do you wish for?
Second fate. Third fate. There we go.
Wow. Wow. I mean,
Okay.
you said it was a ballsy plan.
I did say it was a ballsy plan. Not sure it massively paid off for him, Cotton.
Well, he's further ahead.
Six. Okay.
Oh, I bet I've got my points.
Not for you. Aragorn's literally going to go into these two.
Yeah.
Frodo's going to have to just run around this control zone. We'll end up at 5 out here.
Okay.
At which point Gimli's going to run into that warg throwing an axe as he goes.
On deck. That's a lot of stage.
And then Haldir will have 2 inch to there, 4 inch to tap that warg there. We're escaping!
That's what you.
We're escaping!
Well, it looks like Frodo might actually get clear this game. Haldir continues fighting, surrounded completely as the last of his elven brethren fall around him.
I'm stuck in the corner.
Yeah, how do you like them corners?
Ah, and Aragorn's natural habitat. Surrounded by models, he should in theory easily be able to carve up. In theory.
Would you like a shooting phase? I would very much like a shooting phase. I'll make sure my fellowship come off. Alright. Yeah.
Maybe one shot of the Gimli combat, although in which I moved. Big 6s. Nope. 4 shots. What can we achieve with this? Yeah, I kind of need to kill people in the Aragorn combat to get line of sight and Gimli combat to fire through that to Frodo.
I don't feel like I got 4 shots. I
Like cows enough. We'll just fire into the Aragorn combat.
Doesn't matter. That's a lot of 2s. Okay, right. Very good. Combat.
Yes.
Start with Haldir. Doesn't start with Haldir, does it?
Yeah, go on then.
So I just roll these in case you have to work it out? No, you've got to do all the maths.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 5. No, I have literally the right number. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's 5s.
Wow. Did you get it?
It will do it. But there. And this matters, doesn't it? 4s with the captain and the warg.
Yeah.
To those. Let's do 1.
So he's got 1 wound and fate.
1 and is trapped, isn't
He's
he?
trying to do that again.
Nothing. And then these guys on 5s re-rolling. Oh my god, goblins.
Oh my god. Oh.
1.
He gets his 1 final blow. Strength 4 hit against everyone in combat.
There.
So the warg,
Mm-hmm.
guys.
He's been better like this than when he was alive.
I know. The goblin? No. The captain? No. And the other goblin?
I mean, I'd spoke to you soon, but...
I mean, also killed the one I kind of wanted him to kill, so...
A valiant stand indeed, but the final elf on the board is slain.
Let's go again.
Not only do the leaves of Lothlorien fall, unless they're snipped.
Alright, I thought better about that.
Don't go watch! It's what? It's... Jesus.
Force. Hey, this. Aragorn.
Yeah, go on, do the stuff and the things. Ugh. 1.
Oh dear.
I have some 6s.
Feels like you win that.
Aragorn.
Aragorn.
Whoa, like Aragorn. Maybe not. 1. Oh, I should probably separately because the straight fall down, right? I'll do it for the second half. That is 1.
1 more.
The captain would actually be... Defense 5 or 6? Defense 5. Yes. Oh no, it doesn't make any difference. Nah. Facts. Those are the captain.
Oh, I can't look.
1,
Yeah, you
2,
can't.
3, 4 in total. Oh no, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 in total.
And Aragorn goes down as well.
It is literally Gimli and Frodo left. To not lose the game. Where was it? 3.
2! Oh, that'll get you in.
Run! And run!
I don't believe I won a priority in the last...
I needed to win that one! Oh, Frodo and Gimli got off the board.
Squeaky bum time.
Squeaky bum time.
And we got Frodo at the end. Alright. Roll up. Count your heroes.
I feel like not having the extra bodies for the hobbits, body blocking. Like, if nothing else, just being body blockers.
Yes, yeah.
Like, yeah, that really hurt not having them.
But I did what I set out to do. Killed Haldir after all the other elves.
That you did.
Do you want to determine the game first before we get onto bodies?
probably an idea. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's probably an idea.
Fellowship are being chased by goblins and wargs and must reach the safety of Lothlorien if they are to escape.
Absolutely good.
It lasts until one player has completed their objective. Actually, you've not completed your objective. The game should carry on.
You haven't completed yours either.
Carries on forever. And that's the end of this quest for the Ringbearer.
No. It carries on forever.
Yeah.
We just did the cameras rolling on our live stream.
That's what I mean. It's the end of the quest for the Ringbearer. We can't progress. If 4 or more members of the Fellowship, including Frodo, escape, do it. Evil player wins if 4 or more members are slain. Additionally, if Frodo is slain, the evil player automatically wins. So it will be a draw, meaning no one gets any benefit. Crucially, you don't get your +1 to your rolls. 3 dead members.
3 dead.
Could have been more.
I guess we'll start rolling.
Who are we?
We'll do
Order of
Aragorn
death
first.
again?
No, we'll do Aragorn first.
Okay.
I can't even look. He's fine.
Ooh.
He's not dead.
And you know what? Being on 1 wound doesn't make any difference because we're at 1.
Yeah.
So, absolutely.
Legolas. Wah wah. Legolas has died.
You know that debate you had about that mic point? Damn.
Alright.
At least this one doesn't matter too much.
And Boromir. Shit, I'm the way other arms, isn't I?
Oh my. Oh, I can't have lost Legolas as well. Oh my. Do you know how many games that makes it really hard for people to win if they have to kill 4 or more members though? Obviously it doesn't matter because West Point, but Bravest and
Yes.
Stupidest anyway.
I'm sure.
My money is not on Frodo for Bravest.
No.
Possibly foolish
Just for...
running into a goblin and getting him, basically just running into the spear at the end and bouncing off his move for armor.
Yeah,
I don't know. What else happened?
The only real thing I can think of is Gimli kind of twice trying to take on the chief and save Frodo. No one else ever really shone apart from anything like that.
It was more of a desperate flight. There wasn't really much.
No.
There were no big moments.
No.
Yeah, Gimli probably did the best, to be fair. He got quite a lot of kills, got that well achieved knife from Frodo a couple of times.
Yeah.
Almost got to reenact the whole pretty face act. Yeah, I reckon that's fair.
Yeah. And I'm happy to give Frodo full of the tooth if you want.
I mean, it was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frodo, heroic combat, wins, kills, runs into a spear.
Yes. And Aragorn continuously taking on multiple hordes down here was pretty good as well.
Yeah, he was pretty solid. But that's kind of what he's meant to do. Yeah. I don't think he's shot.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he flubbed it a couple of times.
He did flub it a couple of times. So yeah.
Good. Okay. Well, all of that done. I guess Fellowship, what's left of them, make it to the safety of
They
Lothlorien.
do. All 4 of them. Aragorn, Gimli, Frodo and Boromir.
Celeborn imparts his famous "Tell me where is Gandalf." And actually, wait,
Was
there others as well?
Did you have 4 other guys begin?
No, what happened to those guys?
The poor Elven Prince has fallen on the flights to Lothlorien.
Wait.
He's joined his Elven brethren in death.
Where is that gone? Hang on. Didn't Haldir go out to meet you and lead you in?
Sorry about that.
Who's that? No, didn't see anyone else.
Haldir?
What? No, I know a Haldar, but no, I haven't seen him for months. Yeah, that's the point. So there's no point rolling things from the people.
No, so everyone comes back up to full health.
Yeah, and the next thing will be Amon Hen.
Amon Hen, which will be exciting to move into with
Amon Hen. My goodness.
Yeah, well done.
There's a lot of wild stuff going on.
Big time.
I mean, it took a lot.
Well, this Fellowship's journey might well be ending fairly quick. Who knows? Who knows?
You'll know in the next video. You will.
And to that end, thank you so much everyone for watching. Thank you Jeff for being with us today and brutalising my Fellowship after 14 episodes of non-stop moaning.
About time.
Yeah, to be fair. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and hit that notification bell to receive notifications of when our videos go live. Patreon and memberships are still live. Please, no obligation, but it always helps the channel out with your continued support. But thank you all for supporting the channel as you do. Anyway, and we'll be back with the next Quest of the Ringbearer scenario really soon. And who knows, we might well be starting on the Fantasy Fellowship sooner than we thought. Sooner than I thought. So, well, the Fellowship was only meant to be a benchmark. So,
Yes.
and then it's Fantasy Fellowship to see if you can get past that and how far you can go. So, because the idea when we first came up with this was to have the trophy whoever got furthest. So I'm still going to design and make that, but yeah,
That's future problem.
that's a future problem. But yeah, so if they can beat the Fellowship and whoever gets the furthest, I think we've got like 4 or 5 people who want to do the Fellowship.
Now we're excited to see what weird and wonderful combinations we have.
That's it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye guys.
Bye bye.
There we have it, folks, another rousing chapter in the Crest of the Ringbearer campaign. The Fellowship looking significantly battered now. Just how long will they be able to keep going? You'll have to tune into the next episodes to know for sure. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy hobbying.